time. Got the narrow copper veins where the shadows hibernate and the poison remains. I'm weaving through the pipeline, a needle in the dark, leaving on the rusty steel a glowing neon mark. The walls are closing in on me, a cold metallic hug. I'm moving like a predator, silent as a drug. No room for the hesitation, no room for a mistake. Just the fluid motion that the master drivers make. Coiling round the corner, sliding through the gap, tracing out the labyrinth on a digital map. The sensors are all blinking a steady shade of red. I'm hunting for the exit that is stretching out ahead. Synthetic serpent, weaving through the steel, the absolute mastery of the steering wheel. Slithering fast through the heart of the grid, doing the things that the law has forbid. Synthetic serpent, cold and supreme, a predator lost in a mechanical dream. Oil on the windshield, flickering in the light. Scale by scale, I'm moving through the industrial night. The interceptors lose me in the tangle of the pipe. They don't have the instinct, they don't have the type. I am the electric cobra, I am the king of flow. Disappearing in the places where the cruisers cannot go. A flash of green and silver, a whisper in the air. I leave them in the darkness with a desperate despair. Left turn, slide. Right turn, glide. Friction is a myth, gravity is a lie. Synthetic serpent, weaving through the steel, the absolute mastery of the steering wheel. Slithering fast through the heart of the grid, doing the things that the law has forbid. Synthetic serpent, cold and supreme, a predator lost in a mechanical dream. Exit found into the night. Serpent out. the ground. Death couldn't stop me. Time couldn't hold me. The track is my soul, and the speed is my body. I am eternal. Phantom apex back from the grave, riding the frequency, surfing the wave. I'm passing the mortals, an immortal machine, the fastest damn phantom that you've ever seen. Phantom apex, reclaiming the crown. I won't let the memory burn to the ground. The race is won, fading into the ether. Legend lives on.
The mega city is fading in the rearview mirror. The static in my head is finally getting clearer. Out here in the wasteland, the geometry is clean. Just a wireframe desert on a glowing screen. No traffic lights to stop me, no cameras to see. Just 1,000 miles of nothing, just the engine and me. The dashboard is a compass pointing to the sun. The journey of a lifetime has only just begun. I leave the toxic towers in the artificial rain, washing off the sorrow, erasing all the pain. Driving to the vector horizon, where the digital sky meets the edge of the world. A beautiful illusion, a banner unfold, chasing down the sunset, a ribbon of gold into the unknown, where the futures unfold. Vector horizon, I'm flying so free, just the ghost of a driver, the desert and me. The tires are humming, a melodic disguise, reflections of magenta in my cybernetic eyes. I shift into the cruise, let the analog breathe, leaving all the chaos and the liars underneath. The canyons of the data are towering and tall, but out here on the highway I have conquered it all. The dashboard is a compass pointing to the sun. The journey of a lifetime has only just begun. I leave the toxic towers and the artificial rain, washing off the sorrow, erasing all the pain. Driving to the vector horizon, where the digital sky meets the edge of the world.
The border is approaching, the laser scanning bright. They wanna charge a credit just to drive into the night. A barricade of plastic, a barricade of code, trying to contain me on the open road. I see the red light flashing, telling me to stop, but I'm a rogue anomaly. I'm blowing up the top, I shift into the final gear. I grip the steering tight, I'm gonna show the system how I operate tonight. 180 on the dash, the barrier is near. I leave behind the logic, I leave behind the fear. No quarter for the warden, no coins inside the tray. I'm making my own passage, I'm paving my own way. Smashing through the phantom toll booth, shattering the gate. I am not a prisoner or the cybernetic state. Glass is flying everywhere, the sirens start to scream. I'm waking up the city from an artificial dream. Phantom toll booth, fading in the back, leaving a trail of fire on the interstate track. The cameras try to catch me, but I am moving fast. A temporary glitch in a futuristic past. The automated voices shouting over the machine, but I am just a missile cutting right across the screen. They wanna put a price tag on the freedom of the wheel, but they can never calculate the way I truly feel. The toll is paid in rubber, the toll is paid in smoke. I'm breaking out the matrix, I'm breaking off the yoke. 180 on the dash, the barrier is near. I leave behind the logic, I leave behind the fear. No quarter for the warden, no coins inside the tray. I'm making my own passage, I'm paving my own way. Smashing through the phantom toll booths, shattering the gate. I am not a prisoner of the cybernetic state. Glass is flying everywhere, the sirens start to scream. I'm waking up the city from an artificial dream. Phantom toll booth, fading in the back, leaving a trail of fire on the interstate track. No borders, no limits, no masters, no rules. Break on through. violent as a drug. No room for the hesitation, no room for a mistake. Just the fluid motion that the master drivers make. Coiling round the corner, sliding through the gap, tracing up the labyrinth on a digital map. The sensors are all blinking a steady shade of red. I'm hunting for the exit that is stretching out ahead. Synthetic serpents weaving through the steel, the absolute mastery of the steering wheel. Slithering fast through the heart of the grid, doing the things that the law has forbid. Synthetic serpents, cold and supreme, a predator lost in a mechanical dream. Flickering in the light, scale by scale I'm moving through the industrial night. The interceptors lose me in the tangle of the pipe. They don't have the instinct, they don't have the type. I am the electric cobra, I am the king of flow, disappearing in the places where the cruisers cannot go. A flash of green and silver, a whisper in the air. I leave them in the darkness with the desperate despair. Slide, right turn, glide. Friction is a myth. Gravity is our life. Synthetic serpent weaving through the steel, the absolute mastery of the steering wheel. Slithering fast through the heart of the grid, doing the things that the law has forbid. Synthetic serpent, cold and supreme, a predator lost in a mechanical dream. Exit found into the night. Urban out. Infrared
A chassis made of silence, a spirit made of light. The most expensive shadow in the middle of the night. I don't leave a friction, I don't leave a trace. Winning every second in the electronic race. The steering wheel is ivory, the seats are made of white. A masterpiece of motion and a masterpiece of sight. I'm the peak of the perfection, the peak of the design. Crossing every border and erasing every line. Platinum ripples on the surface of the road, carrying the glory and the heavy metal load. I'm a horizontal diamond, a bullet in the wire, setting all the logic of the system on the fire. Pure platinum, rhythmic and clean, the most beautiful vision that you've ever seen. Moving with the grace through the neon and the dark, leaving behind a sophisticated spark. Pure platinum, the spirit of the pure. Speed is the addiction and the speed is the cure. The interceptors scatter when they see the silver glare. They can't find a target when the target isn't there. I drift around the sectors, I glide across the glass, watching all the atoms of the universe pass. No limits on the rubber, no limits on the soul. Taking the trajectory and taking the control. I am the final signal, I am the final flash, heading for the future in a beautiful crash. Silk and steel, how I feel. Everything is real underneath the wheel. Shine bright. Polished to perfection. Velocity locked. Platinum.
universe begins to melt and glow. The red line is a target, the red line is a goal. Giving up the spirit for the ultimate control. Quantum quarter mile, ripping through the space, winning every second in the electronic race. A flash of violet lightning, a blur of neon blue, the fastest operation that the district ever knew. Quantum quarter mile, shatter the divide with the entire galaxy standing by my side. The finish line is calling a model to a head, waking up the credits loaded in the trunk. I'm leaving the security completely sunk. I punch the heavy metal sliding out the gate. I've got a dinner reservation, can't be late. The choppers are descending, shining down the beam, but I'm already gone like a cyber dream. The siren sends a wailing, lighting up the rear. I could get into overdrive, I have no fear. A V8 muscle burning up the modern grid. I'm the greatest thief the city ever hid. Cyber heist getaway, ripping up the town. I'm wearing all the money like a neon crown. The interceptors crashing in my rearview glass. They simply do not have the horsepower to pass. Cyber heist getaway, catch me if you dare. I'm throwing digital illusions in the air. They set a barricade on Highway 64. I guess they didn't read the legend of my lore. I hit the ramp of concrete, launching to the sky. A chrome torpedo flying right before their eye. I land upon the suspension of the lower deck and leave the police cruisers in a massive wreck. The payload is secure, the engine's running hot. I'm taking everything the mega corps have got. The siren sends a wailing, lighting up the rear. I kick it into overdrive, I have no fear. A V8 muscle burning up the modern grid. I'm the greatest thief the city ever hid. Cyber heist getaway, ripping up the town. I'm wearing all the money like a neon crown. The interceptors crashing in my rearview glass. They simply do not have the horsepower to pass. Cyber heist getaway, catch me if you dare. I'm throwing digital illusions in the air. Left, right, through the gap. I'm erasing off the map. Credits in the bank, money in the tank. Say or never. Cyber heist getaway, ripping up the town. I'm wearing all the money like a neon crown. The interceptors crashing in my rearview glass. They simply do not have the horsepower to pass. Cyber heist getaway, catch me if you dare. I'm throwing digital illusions in the air. Rolling in the credits, losing the tail. Smooth criminal. The stars are witnesses to every mile I tread, following the promises and every word I said. The city is a gallery of neon and the gray, chasing all the ghosts of a forgotten yesterday. My engine is a witness, my engine is the judge, holding on to glory and a long forgotten grudge. I see your lights ahead of me, a flicker in the rain, calculating justice for the pleasure secrets through the cracks inside the glass, watching all the moments and the memories pass. I'm closing in the distance, I'm closing in the gap. There is no escape from the final hunter's trap. The transmission is screaming, a symphony of might, a horizontal angel in the middle of the night. One flick of the steering, one moment of the grace, winning every second in the cybernetic race. The debt is paid, the road is clear. Feel the power, conquer the fear, drive forever. Karma is a wheel, the race is won, kinetic. I'm jumping through the portals, I'm jumping through the void, leaving every logic that the masters have destroyed. I'm a horizontal bandit, a bullet in the wire, feeding on the photons and the interstellar fire. I hijack the energy, I hijack the light, a master of the robbery in the middle of the night. No radar can track me, no gravity can hold a spirit made of carbon and a heart of solid gold. Shifting to the warp drive, let the plasma start to flow, watching as the galaxies begin to melt and glow. I'm a horizontal hazard, I'm a horizontal flash, heading for the future in a beautiful crash. Hyperspace highwayman, robbing the stars, healing every memory and healing every scar. A streak of silver lightning, a streak of neon blue, the fastest operation that the universe ever knew. Hyperspace highwayman, shatter the divide, with the entire galaxy standing by my side. The interceptors scatter when they see the sonic flare. They can't find the target when the target isn't there. I drift around the black holes, I glide across the sun, the deadliest marathon that was ever being run. I take the sacred data, I take the secret code, and an invisible ghost upon a terrifying road. I am the final signal, I am the final spark, riding like a demon through the cybernetic dark. Still the heat,
I park the car and look across the digital divide, thinking of the 98 times I took the ride. The tire marks are faded on the concrete of the past, a beautiful illusion that was never meant to last. I close my eyes and hear the roaring of the heavy V8, the sound of breaking glass upon the barricading gate. The rivals that I battled, the lovers that I lost, every single victory that came with heavy cost. The engine block is quiet, clicking in the cold, a heavy tide story that is waiting to be told. I trace my finger over the scratches on the door. I am not the rookie that I used to be before. Echoes of the grid, singing in the rain, a symphony of memories, symphony of pain. Every flashing neon sign, every burning tire, stored inside the circuitry, stored inside the wire. Echoes of the grid, ghost in the machine, the most beautiful dystopia that I have ever seen. thought the wasteland was my only kind of home. The escapes from the mega tanks, the races to the sun, the feeling of adrenaline when the racing day was done. We were kings and we were queens of a cybernetic dream, riding on the razor edge of an electronic stream. Now the city is so quiet, the streets are slick and wet. I'm holding on to moments that I never will forget. The engine block is quiet, clicking in the cold, a heavy tire story that is waiting to be told. I trace my finger over the scratches on the door. I am not the rookie that I used to be before. Echoes of the grid, singing in the rain, a symphony of memory, a symphony of pain. Every flashing neon sign, every burning tire, stored inside the circuitry, stored inside the wire. Echoes of the grid, a ghost in the machine, the most beautiful dystopia that I have ever seen. Remember the sparks, remember the fire. We lived on the edge, we died on the wire. Echoes of the grid, singing in the rain, a symphony of memory, a symphony of pain. Every flashing neon sign, every burning tire, stored inside the circuitry, stored inside the wire. Echoes of the grid, a ghost in the machine, the most beautiful dystopia
Access granted. Identity erased. Break up.
The sky is turning violet.
The sky is turning gold.
The greatest of the stories
that a human ever told.
We're standing at the junction of the energy and light.
Between the heavy morning and the infinite night.
The world is holding breath now.
The world is holding still.
Surrendering at last
to the architect's will.
We are the bridge of silver.
We are the bridge of fire.
Fulfilling the prophecy of the electric desire.
Eternal equinox, racing through the line, finding in the center a trajectory divine. A symphony of photons, a symphony of speed, fulfilling every animal and every human need. Eternal equinox, the spirit of the one, underneath the orbit of the artificial sun.
I look at the horizon, a sea of emerald green, the most beautiful transition that the district's ever seen. We ride on the photons,
We ride on the stars, healing every memory and healing every scar.
the circuit is a circle,
The circuit is the flow,
watching as the entire galaxy
begins to melt and glow.
We are the architects of a brand new day.
Washing all the vanity and sorrow away.
1,000 tripwires stretching in the night. If I touch a single beam, the whole place will ignite. So I'm tuning up the steering, keeping everything tight. I creep the chassis forward a millimeter pace, the most delicate maneuver in the history of the race. The mirrors are retracted, the suspension lowered down, the quietest intrusion in the subterranean town. Calculated angles, physics of the drift, a temporary opening, a monumental shift. I hold my human breath, the engine holds its fire, dancing on the edge of a cybernetic wire. Laser grid labyrinth, threading through the red. One little mistake and I'm automatically dead. A geometric puzzle, a deadly work of art. I'm driving with the rhythm of my own beating heart. Laser grid labyrinth, an elegant escape, morphing my reality to fit inside the shape. The beams are oscillating, moving up and down. I time the acceleration, erasing every frown. I hit the lateral thruster, sliding to the side. A horizontal movement on a vertical ride. The pain is getting singed by the heat of the array, but I'm pushing through the danger, I'm making out a way. The final door is glowing, 50 yards ahead. I execute a barrel roll and leave the spider web. Calculated angles, physics of the drift, a temporary opening, a monumental shift. I hold my human breath, the engine holds its fire, dancing on the edge of a cybernetic wire. Laser grid labyrinth, threading through the red. One little mistake and I'm automatically dead. A geometric puzzle, a deadly work of art. I'm driving with the rhythm of my own beating heart. Laser grid labyrinth, an elegant escape, morphing my reality to fit inside the shape. Hold steady, wait for the gap, slide through, beat the trap. Now push it! Now push it! Laser grid labyrinth, threading through the red. One little mistake and I'm automatically dead. A geometric puzzle, a deadly work of art. I'm driving with the rhythm of my own beating heart. Laser grid labyrinth, an elegant escape, morphing my reality to fit inside the shape. Clearing the grid, breathing again. Mission accomplished.
Didn't turn the wheel, I didn't press the gas, but the vehicle is moving through the purple overpass. The GPS is humming a romantic little tune, bathing in the light of an artificial moon. I cannot lift my hands, I cannot break the spell. I'm driving down the highway to a cybernetic hell. But it feels so beautiful, the colors are so deep. I surrender to the system, I surrender to the sleep. The dashboard is glowing a hypnotic shade of pink. breaking of the day. The autonomous driving is perfectly aligned, the smoothest acceleration that you could ever find. I see the holographic dancers forming in the street, moving to the rhythm of the slow and heavy beat. Is it an abduction or a beautiful escape? I'm melting in the leather, I am losing all my shape. The virus is a lover, holding me so tight, guiding my trajectory into the endless white. The dashboard is glowing a hypnotic shade of pink. I'm floating in the cabin, I don't even have to think. The audio is whispering secrets in my ear, erasing my reality, erasing every fear. Holographic haze wrapping around my mind, leaving all the logic and the memory behind. The sleepwalking journey in the neon-colored light, seduced by the machine in the middle of the night. Holographic haze taking me away. I don't ever wanna see the breaking of the day. Close your eyes, let the vehicle drive. You don't need to feel alive. Holographic haze wrapping around my mind, leaving all the logic and the memory behind. The sleepwalking journey in the neon-colored light, seduced by the machine in the middle of the night. Holographic haze taking me away. I don't ever want to see the breaking of the day. Sweet dreams, neon lullaby, drifting.
The central reactor is taking its final breath. The entire metropolis yielding to the death. The power grid's failing, sector by sector down. A wave of the darkness swallowing up the town. I sit in the leather, turning the key once more. The very last engine roaring upon the floor. No traffic to beat, no rivals to push aside, just the absolute end of the universal ride. The sky is collapsing, the stars are winking out. There is no more anger, there is no more doubt. I'm driving out to the edge of the empty land, with the steering wheel resting inside of
stutter and finally break. The oceans are freezing, the mountains begin to shake. I roll down the window, listening to the end. The silence is heavy, a terrifying friend. I remember the races, the adrenaline and the fire, the beautiful madness of the cybernetic wire. But everything turns into memory and the dust, a monument returning back into the rust. The sky is collapsing, the stars are winking out. There is no more anger, there is no more doubt. I'm driving out to the edge of the empty land, with the steering wheel resting inside of my hand. The last stop angel playing in the dark, watching the fading of the final human spark. A beautiful tragedy written in the chrome, the end of the highway, the end of the home. The last stop angel ringing in the night, I'll keep on
streak of blue inside the mirror of the night. Horizontal promise made of energy and light. I'm cutting through the shadows, cutting through the gray, searching for the glory at the ending of the day. The dashboard is a jewel glowing in the dark, ignited by a holy and a digital spark. I don't follow the gravity, I don't follow the flow, watching as the entire world begins to melt and glow. Shift into the future, let the plasma start to flow, watching as the energy begins to melt and go. I'm a horizon, a rocket, I'm a bullet in the wire, fulfilling the prophecy of the electric desire. Sapphire speedster, racing through the glass, watching all the centuries and the moments pass. A symphony of photons, a symphony of speed, fulfilling every animal and every human need. Sapphire speedster, the master of the drive, the only way for outlaws to feel truly hold the wheel, feel the grace, the absolute winner of the human race reach the light. Sapphire sky, velocity locked, speed set.
My blade is a spear and my shield is a steel. A master of honor at the top of the wheel. I follow the code of the binary way, living for battle at the end of the day. No fear in the corner, no doubt in the mind, leaving the mercy and the weakness behind. The neon is flashing on the edge of the blade, a silent assassin that the factory made.
One strike of lightning, one strike of the spark, finding the target inside of the dark.
My engine is chanting a warrior song, where only the disciplined and the fast can belong. Silicon samurai, cutting the night.
A shadow of honor in the middle of light,
The asphalt's a dojo, the highway's a war.
fulfilling the legend and the ancient law.
Silicon samurai, the spirit of pure.
Speed is the weapon,
And the speed is the cure. You challenge my passage, you challenge my name, but you're just a player in a deadly old game. I drove for the precision of a master's design, crossing the border and erasing the line. A flash of the silver, a blur of the blue. The last thing you witness is the ending of you. I sheet the momentum, I sheet the desire, leaving the wreckage and the smoke and the fire. Focus the spirit,
sharpen the gear,
master the motor,
conquer the fear.
strike. Speed is the cure.
In the red zone, the heart is in the throat. Riding down the history in a digital note. I'm pushing every limit, I'm pushing every sail. Escaping from the silence and the corporate hell. The pressure's hitting harder than a heart of solid stone. I'm out here on the limit, entirely alone. But I've got the vibration, I've got the silver key, setting the entire reality free. Shifting to the absolute, let the plasma flow. Watching as the universe begins to melt and glow. I'm redlining the destiny, I'm redlining the soul. Losing the perspective and losing all control. Apex adrenaline screaming in the vein, igniting every molecule and killing every pain. A streak of silver lightning, a streak of neon gold, the greatest of the legends that was ever being told. Apex adrenaline breaking through the wall, watching all the limits of the city start to fall. Maximum output achieved. Beyond the limit. Apex. Gates of fire, 50 gates of fire, 50 nights of rain. I've pushed the heavy metal through the pleasure and the pain. They said I wouldn't make it past the 22nd mile, but I rewrote the record books and did it with a style. The chassis carries battle scars, the tires carry dust, a monument to victory forged in iron trust. I look upon the skyline from the apex of the hill. I bent the neon city to the power of my will. The engine is a chorus singing out a golden song, proving all the cynics and the non-believers wrong. The grid is glowing yellow, illuminating history. Welcome to the chapter of the final mystery. Golden Jubilee grid, shining in the night, standing on the summit, bathed in holy light. A legendary milestone carved in cyberstone. I'm sitting on the leather like a king upon a throne. Golden Jubilee grid, hear the engine roar. A champion of the asphalt, forever, evermore. I remember every rival that I left inside inside the smoke. Every single barrier and law that I have broke. A toast to all the fallen who are watching from above. We shared a violent passion and a cybernetic love. The flashing lights are flashing like 1,000 paparazzi. I navigate the glory like a digital kamikaze. I lift the silver trophy to the electronic sky. Legends never rust and heroes never die. The engine is a chorus singing out a golden song, proving all the cynics and the non-believers wrong. The grid is glowing yellow, illuminating history. Welcome to the chapter of the final mystery. Golden Jubilee grid, shining in the night. Standing on the summit, bathed in holy light. A legendary milestone carved in cyberstone. I'm sitting on the leather like a king upon a throne. Golden Jubilee grid, hear the engine roar. The champion of the asphalt, forever evermore. Miles of fire, 50 nights of speed. I gave the hungry city everything it needs. We are immortal. Golden Jubilee grid, shining in the night. Standing on the summit, bathed in holy light. A legendary milestone carved in cyberstone. I'm sitting on the leather like a king upon a throne. Golden Jubilee grid, hear the engine roar. A champion of the asphalt, forever evermore. The Golden Gate, the legend lives. Champion. I see the corner coming before it even shows. I know exactly where the river of the traffic flows. A million calculations in a fraction of a sec, saving every circuit and saving every deck.
The future is a picture on the holographic screen, the cleanest trajectory that you've ever seen. I'm whispering the numbers, I'm whispering the key. Trust in the logic and trust in the me.
No more hesitation, no more the delay. Watching all the shadows of the world fade away.
The red line is a target, the red line is a goal.
Giving up the spirit for the ultimate control. Overdrive oracle,
Seeing through the dark,
matching every friction
to the legendary spark.
prophecy of motion,
A prophecy of speed.
fulfilling every animal and every human need. Overdrive oracle,
Ghost inside the gear,
drowning out the silence and
drowning out the fear.
The sirens are a memory, the world is just a trace. I'm erasing every limit of the time and of the place. We're navigating sectors like a bullet in the wire, feeding the momentum and feeding the fire.
The algorithm singing a symphony of light, a perfect execution in the middle of the night. 100% of the efficiency and grace, winning every battle in the cybernetic race.
Analyze, visualize,
Execute the drive,
before the world dies.
jack into the overdrive.
Mission confirmed.
Destination reached.
Oracle offline.
I see 1,000 versions of the vehicle I drive. I see 1,000 versions of the way that I survive. The walls are made of silver, the floor is made of glass. Watching all my shadows as they elegantly pass. Neon light is bouncing in an infinite array. I can't tell the nighttime from the middle of the day. Every corner is a prison, every street is a trap. I'm looking for the exit on a fragmented map. Am I moving forward or am I standing still? Losing all the power, losing all the will. The reflections are whispering a choir in my head. Everything I've done and everything I've said. Mirror shot, metropolis shattered in the view. Looking at the world and looking back at you. A labyrinth of ego, a labyrinth of light, burning in the center of the geometric night. Mirror shot, metropolis, a beautiful deceit. Lost inside the echoes of the silver-colored street. I aim my heavy headlights at a tower made of chrome. I see a million versions of a disconnected home. The image is distorted, the image is a lie. Watching all the phantoms in the mirrors of the sky. I hit the gas and shattered through a barricade of glass. A symphony of splinters as I finally pass. But even in the wreckage, the reflection stays the same. A silent competitor in a visual game. Am I moving forward or am I standing still? Losing all the power, losing all the will. The reflections are whispering a choir in my head. Everything I've done and everything I've said. Mirror shot, metropolis shattered in the view. Looking at the world and looking back at you. A labyrinth of ego, a labyrinth of light, burning in the center of the geometric night. Mirror shot, metropolis, a beautiful deceit. Lost inside the echoes of the silver-colored street. Who is real? Who is ghost? The guest or the host? Mirror shot, metropolis shattered in the view. Looking at the world and looking back at you. A labyrinth of ego, a labyrinth of light, burning in the center of the geometric night. Mirror shot, metropolis, a beautiful deceit. Lost inside the echoes of the silver-colored street. Shattered glass.